What's going on, everyone? How you doing? My name is Joe and I am one half of Two Crazy Ketos, and the other half is my wife Rachel, who's not home today. And because she's not home, I decided to go to Whole Foods to pick up a couple of things that we really needed, and I ran into some great sales. And anybody who knows me knows that Joe plus sales equals I'm gonna stockpile stuff, because that's how we save money and are able to do keto on a budget. You know, people ask us all the time, how are you able to eat pasture-raised eggs and grass-fed meats and organic vegetables and not spend a lot of money? And it's because we buy everything on sale, and when we see it on sale, we buy a lot of it and just freeze it or vacuum seal it or whatever we need to do to preserve it. And even at Whole Foods, you can save a lot of money. A lot of people don't realize yet that when you go to Whole Foods, since they're part of Amazon now, if something is on sale, it's got like that little yellow sticker on it, you get an additional 10% off if you're a Prime member. All you have to do is have them scan your Whole Foods app on your phone. And I ran into these great deals. I got these Vital Farm pasture-raised eggs, which are probably my favorite pasture-raised eggs to buy. But unfortunately, in the grocery store by me, they're $6.49 a dozen. Well, they had them on sale at Whole Foods down to $4.94 plus another 10% off. So I ended up buying 5 dozen of those, which will only last a couple weeks. And then I also got this Wilshire sugar-free, dry-rubbed, uncured bacon. And you know, when you buy antibiotic-free, hormone-free, vegetarian feed bacon, it's usually really expensive, which this stuff is. It's normally $5.99 for a half a pound, but I love the ingredients. So the ingredients are just pork, sea salt, spices, which consist of black pepper, nutmeg, white pepper, mace, and allspice. 5 total fat, 4 total protein, 0 carbohydrate. It was on sale from $5.99 down to $3.99. So that was a good savings, plus another 10% off. So I ended up buying about 6 pounds of bacon. But it gave me a great idea for a video, because one of the things that we love to eat in our house is eggs. But there is a huge difference between eating a well-cooked fried egg and a not so well-cooked fried egg. And I'm gonna get into how to make the perfect fried egg right after this. So like I was saying, there's a huge difference between having a fried egg and having a well-cooked fried egg. And by well-cooked, I don't mean like overcooked, I mean perfectly cooked. You know, a lot of people just take their pan, they throw some oil and butter in there, they put it on high heat, they put the eggs in, and they get this egg that's kind of like brown and maybe a little crispy. But there's a huge difference between that and having a nice, soft, delicate, perfectly cooked egg. So today I wanted to show you how to make the perfectly cooked egg, and you only need a couple of things. First of all, you need a really good thick-walled frying pan. When Rachel and I really got into keto, one of the things we decided was we don't go out to eat a lot, so we decided that we would invest in some good cookware. Fortunately, we actually live near a Le Creuset outlet store, so we get a lot of the stuff at 50% off. This is a Le Creuset pan. You don't need this one, but you definitely need a thick-walled frying pan, non-stick. So that's number one. Next, obviously, you need some good eggs. We used pasture-raised. This isn't the only brand we use. It's just my preferred brand, and I only buy it when it's on sale. And then lastly, we need some butter. So let's do this. Let's head over to the stove, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to make a perfectly cooked fried egg. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a tablespoon of butter in our pan, and then we're gonna turn our temperature down to low, maybe a little bit above low. And we're gonna let that butter come down and melt, but without boiling it. We don't want it to brown or crisp up or anything like that. We just wanna get a nice melt on our butter. So now that our butter is nice and melted, we're gonna just kind of do is just swish it around, get a full coat on the bottom of the pan. And then we're gonna plop our eggs in there. And I'm just gonna do one egg today. Now here's my little secret. If you don't have a lid for your pan, just take a plate and put your plate over the egg and just let it sit. The key to making a perfect egg is to take your time. You don't want this to be like a 30-second fried egg. So it's been about a minute. Let's go ahead and check this egg, and you can see how it's cooking there. But we're gonna go ahead and cover it up, and it's probably gonna take about 4 minutes to cook this egg. Okay, so it's been about 3.5 minutes, so we're gonna just take the lid off and take a look at that egg. Look at the way it just swirls around. So if you like an over easy egg, look at that egg. That is a perfectly cooked egg. Now Rachel, when she eats her eggs, she likes them actually like over well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and put the plate back on and let it sit for about another 2 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5.5 minutes, and let's take a look at that egg. Perfectly cooked. Look at all that butter. We're gonna go ahead and plate this, and then we're gonna try it. We're gonna just take our plate and watch the way it just slides off with all of that butter. Make sure you get that butter and pour it right over the top. So there you have it. That's how you make a perfectly cooked fried egg. The only thing is, it does take some time. The average person, like I said before, they take their pan, they get it nice and hot, they drop the butter in there, the butter starts to sizzle and brown, and then they put the egg in there, and the egg gets kind of overcooked. And I made one just to show you. Take a look at that egg there if you can see it in the video, and then take a look at the bottom of this egg. Now this egg took about a minute to make. Then let's take a look at this egg. What a difference. First of all, the egg is bigger. It was able to spread out because we gave it time. And then take a look, if you can see, at the bottom of that egg. No browning, loaded with butter. The butter didn't all burn. And there's gonna be a huge difference in the taste. Let me go ahead and take a try of this. And like I said, Rachel likes them over well. I actually prefer them like over easy, over medium. And that's about what this one is. You can take a look. I'll lift it up here for you. Look at that. Not too overcooked, a perfect yolk. Such a difference between eating an egg cooked this way and eating an egg cooked this way. So I know this was a simple thing, and a lot of you are probably like, I already know how to fry an egg. But if you've never tried it this way, take your time and go ahead and try it, and you'll find a whole new enjoyment when it comes to eating eggs. So that is our video for today. Hopefully you learned something. If you liked it, do me a favor, hit the like button down on the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And until next time, bye.